What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy New Year. This is the Rundown with Silva, and we are back. We took a little bit of time off, but we are fucking back, aren't we, Austin? Woo! Austin said we're fucking here. And my first guests today are two friends of mine to help me celebrate the new year. My boy Jay and my boy Wade. Let's go, boys. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Woo! It's good to see you guys.
Likewise.
I know we should have bought poppers.
That would have been sick. Some little fireworks shows. Start setting up fireworks in Silva's place.
It's good to fucking see you guys, though, for sure. Like, can we just talk a little bit about Austin's bachelor party?
Yeah.
Can we talk about this?
Yes.
Why
Actually,
not?
we should ask you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a perfect topic.
It was so cool, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
It was really fucking cool. It was a really good time.
It was different.
So Austin got married in the break of this podcast. We took a little break after my grandfather's episode, which I think was episode 32 or something like that. That was a few months ago. He is now married. Congratulations,
Congrats,
buddy.
brother.
But the bachelor party, fucking great time, dude.
Incredible.
Man.
Super good time.
All I know is I don't really like water. And that was a blast. What was that lake? What lake was it?
What was it
Canyon
called?
Lake. Canyon Lake.
Canyon Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes Lake Pleasant look like fucking El Mirage.
Dude, yeah.
Like, it really does.
For like
And-
$400, you can rent a pontoon.
Yeah, for
Yeah, that
$400,
was
you're renting
so
like a
sick.
pontoon boat. Like,
Jay was obsessed with me driving this boat.
yo,
that?
He was upset. You heard me.
Oh, yeah.
you look pretty good driving that boat.
It was
Almost
fun.
as good as
it
me.
was fun.
It was
Dude,
tight.
that was a fucking... I still have those videos of me driving the boat and all this random shit that I, like, barely remember. And it was a great time.
Dude.
Yeah, honestly, I was happy that you made me drive that.
I
shit.
can't
It
believe
was fun.
that. I can't believe that you guys let me drive that shit. The state that I was in, we probably should not have been driving boats.
Dude, I like how we, you bought that fishing rod before we got out. And
Yeah.
we were just fucking,
Throwing it.
Throwing it,
I remember
bro.
I got it caught on the cliff, and we were like, that one's gone.
what about that perfect throw? Who threw that beer to Austin?
I did.
Dude,
This guy.
that was
Yeah.
fucking amazing. The
Yeah.
most perfect throw I'd
just
ever seen in
floated.
my entire life.
I can't remember who said I wasn't going to make it right before I threw it. They were like, you'll never make that.
Gotta
It
be
was
OJ.
always.
Dude,
I think
legendary,
it
bro.
was OJ.
It's gotta be OJ.
It's got to be OJ. But like that really put the spite in my arm to be like, I'm going to fucking throw this thing across all of this water and get it to that man. And
And you like knuckleballed it. It like
it was underhanded perfectly.
dude,
there was
it
nothing.
finesse.
So nasty.
Finesse.
Like,
Yeah,
The catch,
absolutely fucking
everything was
nasty.
golden. That was a great
Oh,
time.
the
yeah.
only thing that would have made it better. I should have smashed it on the fucking rock.
Smash on his shotgun to smash it on the rock. and
Just beat
fucking
it against your
shotgun that
fucking
shit.
head, dude. Just bam. Open it like a
hey,
man.
those paddle boards, man.
Dude, paddle
Those
boards
were
were
dope.
fucking
Those
sick,
were a
man.
good
Yo, you
experience.
guys have to try the Salt River. Paddleboarding down that thing is an incredible time. Like it's like so tubing is like if you want to go drink with everybody and you want to take it like a slow, normal white person, right? Or you can stand the fuck up on one of those things and instead of like 8 hours of tubing, you get down the river in like 2 hours and you're flying. Like you are slamming down these rapids trying to navigate it, and it's a lot of fun and it's pretty easy. I went for my first time down this river and was fine.
He said it's pretty easy.
Yeah, dodging drunk people fucking
Yeah,
going through fucking rapids. What the fuck is
because
this?
you're on a paddleboard. Because I asked the guys that took me out there, I was like, well, what do you do when it's like paddle, when it's raft or tubing season? Like, how do you deal with them? And he was like, well, you got an oar. You just push them out of the fucking way. And I was like, you just fucking push them out of the way? He was like, yeah, they're throwing marshmallows at you. Like, yeah, you just fucking throw them around. Like,
the fuck?
They're so bored. They're just out there like throwing marshmallows at each other and everyone out there.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because you're tubing for 8 hours. Like, it's so fucking long. And if the water's not moving that fast, that's when you're out there for all fucking day.
That sounds fucking terrible.
You're
Speaking of which,
stuck.
what does a sunburn feel like?
Terrible.
Is it
Terrible.
as bad as it looks on TV?
Dude,
Yeah.
it can be fucking bad, son. Like, I remember, like, my whole back peeling one time. I don't know where you were. We went to, like, some fucking water park for a day and just destroyed, dude. My brother, who's a fucking ginger, destroyed,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking lobstered the fuck out. It was some of the craziest shit I have ever seen.
And then you gotta live with that for what, like 2 days, 3 days?
Dude, there was this
days.
one time fucking...
It depends on how white you are, too. So.
Dude, me and my brother had to stay home from school one time. Our sunburns were so bad, our whole backs were just fucking peeling. Absolutely
Whoa.
fucking terrible.
Because, like, some people it'll turn into a tan, but some people it'll just stay burnt, and then it'll go back to, like, being pale. Or it'll peel first, and then you have your fucking pale skin back. So, like, I get fortunate.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I've gotten
Yeah.
sunburn like right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Just on your nose?
Just once.
That's like one of the worst
once.
spots, honestly.
Really?
Well,
On your nose? You never gotten sunburned on your nose, Austin? That's insanity.
Have you ever heard these bald guys talk about how bad it is, like actually being bald out in the sun? Like the sunburn you get on the top of your head with no fucking hair or anything at all is apparently the worst thing in the world. It's the top of your head. Imagine that peeling.
Ooh, taking a shower with that? That's a good fucking point, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You got nothing to wash it right now.
Ugh. That sounds fucking terrible.
I mean, but at least you can swim really fast.
Yeah.
So what's good with you, Wade? Fucking A.
Just doing the thing, man. You know,
Yeah.
building a family, getting my roots in
Got a
the
Dude,
ground.
congratulations. You got a baby boy on the way.
Yes.
How many more months?
Yeah, how many months?
4.
4 months.
4 more months. And look at me when I say this. I'm ready, but I'm not ready at all.
That makes total sense.
I am as prepared as I can be.
Yeah.
No one's ever ready.
No one's
Yeah, I was
ever
gonna
ready.
say, is anybody
apparently.
ever? It's like the holidays. Are you ever really ready for this bullshit?
Dude, when
Right.
people are like, we're planning on having a kid, I'm like, how lucky is that kid gonna be?
Right.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
A planned kid?
Well, think about how cool that is that they plan. Their people are actually like out there planning kids, and like I didn't even get people shit for Christmas this year, dude. Like, yeah, like if you're the homies, bro, you were getting something very just generic. Like, I know you're gonna love it, take it, or it's like, here's a gift card to something I know you'll love, and you go pick what you want. But like that, I don't know, man. I don't have the time right now to like
Bro,
be dealing with this shit.
my presence is a gift, and that's not in like a narcissistic way. I mean that as in I'm always working, and I showed up to this.
Dude, you are always working
Like,
right
yeah.
now, man. You're fucking working for the man for sure,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, that's Wade's third Kanye quote of the night.
Was that a Kanye
Yeah,
quote?
that was another
How,
Kanye
Sway?
quote.
I don't-
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
I don't listen to gangster rap.
Kanye West is gangster rap
I
now?
don't know.
Yeah, his new gospel stuff is getting pretty hard nowadays.
Dude, his Jesus shit is fucking pretty wild.
Is it
Yeah.
good wild or like?
Well, he's holding like full ass morning sessions at some of these.
Never a good while. It used to be a good
I'm not. I stick to the first 3 albums like a sane person, you know.
That's a good
I dabble with, you know, Watch the Throne because you know Jay-Z got it.
Jay-Z?
got it.
He never write
know-
anything down. Is that true?
Oh,
that he
speaking-
never.
Dude,
no,
I
go
have
ahead,
no
go.
idea. Okay, so I recently showed Paige the song "Ham." Right, she had
Ham?
never heard of it, and I used it in a phrase. I'm like, "Shit, I'm about to go ham," and she's like, "Ham, like a pig?" I'm like, "No, like ham, like hard as a motherfucker."
Yeah.
And she's like, Is that what that means? And I'm like, yeah, you never heard that song from like 2012? She's like, no. And I show it to her, and it's like breathtaking to her. She's
I'm
like,
about to
oh my
go
God, her world
ham.
has changed. She's like, she literally does this, and this is no exaggeration. She's like, I'm going to say this all the time. And like, I remember why I fell in love with her. It was so fucking adorable, bro.
Dude, fucking Bailey. Bailey, you there, honey?
Yeah,
she-
I'm here.
Okay. Do you remember the time where you didn't understand how like build hats worked? Because that was, dude.
Yeah.
Explain to me, Bill.
I'm
Dance.
like-
I wanna
Well,
know.
like, you know, like she's like, I don't get it. Like, why is that thing even on the front of your head? Blah blah. I'm like, well, to keep the sun out of your eyes sometimes. So she puts one on and looks directly at the fucking TV. She looks directly at the TV. She's like, it's not working.
She's thinking of welder helmets.
Dude, that was awesome. Thank you, honey.
Or the cream. Do you remember that story?
Oh my gosh. She's like, I get the money and the everything, you know, but like what's the cream for? Like cash rules everything around me. And she's like, oh my gosh.
It all makes sense.
man, these guys really like coffee or something. I don't understand what all this cream is for.
Yeah. She's like, milk? Like,
Strong bones. We out here.
We out here. What's good with you, Ty? Tell me something good.
dude, I'm just glad to be back, honestly. Back to playing shows, back to doing a little bit of music, back to seeing people again. You know, it's slowly but surely coming back. I wonder when it's gonna go away again. You know what I mean?
That's it's a fun topic that you bring that up because speaking of back, California is back under a 1 month mandate right now.
No shit.
Right now. They just started it.
Can you look that up? What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, because I just had a friend post out in Fresno, and they posted, it is a very intelligent woman, and she posted that they're back under.
Is it the entire state?
I believe so. That's what I asked. So definitely fact checked me, but that's what she
Yeah,
said.
can you? Yes, Google California. What lockdown mandate?
Yeah, our mask mandate. I think it's just
Mask mandate. Oh, mask mandate.
Because the mask mandate comes first before anything else. That's
Yeah.
when they're like, wear your shit.
Yeah, I'll have Bailey look that up right now.
To get weirder, they also banned the purchase of generators.
They lost
What?
the purpose of
Are you
generators. They
kidding?
banned the purpose of generators.
No, purchase, buying them. So you can own them, but you can't buy them.
That's interesting. I heard that they were gonna do the same thing with gas lawnmowers.
Was it
What?
And I heard that, and I kind of like dismissed it.
But you can take those motors out and use them.
Okay, what is this?
Really?
Newsletter: Essential California Week in Review. Mask mandate returns as Omicron rises. Scroll down a little bit, honey.
Yeah, Omicron. It's that Omicron and Finch virus, dude.
Scroll down more.
Is that for CIA?
We're getting to such a point in marketing where like we're selling variant names to these companies, bro. Omicron and Finch, whatever variant or whatever this is, man. This is gonna take over.
Can you hit Control and then scroll to zoom in, honey? Remember that? Showed you that one time. It's all right if you can't. Oh, other way. There we go. There we go. More. Okay, scroll down.
I appreciated that. Just
You
so
like
know.
that? People don't like that one. I've been working that one.
A
a
rapid
little bit.
growth of Omicron is prompting
People
officials to
don't like
warn
it.
that
I've been working that
hospitals
one a little bit.
can easily be overwhelmed. Still, scientists say, blah, blah, blah. The mask mandate is back as Omicron rises. California ordered a statewide mask mandate for indoor spaces that went into effect Wednesday.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So,
Yeah.
for anyone listening, what's today's date? The 16th?
It's the new year.
17th?
Is the 18th.
We are recording this in advance, so it's the 18th right
So
now.
Wednesday was the 15th.
LA School Board delays student vaccine
You need your
mandate.
phone to do that.
Yeah.
Student vaccine.
It'd be
mandate.
like that.
Holy shit.
It do be like
It'd
that.
be like that.
Thank you, honey.
sometimes.
As
That's
I'm
crazy.
holding on
So
to the
California's
document.
going back.
I got fingers and shit.
Yeah, California is going back, and I thought that it's kind of crazy because typically, it's not that we always follow California right after, but it's like they are the ones to do it first, right? And
It's
then
true.
Arizona will slowly think about it and then be like, you know what, maybe we will. But I also, I've got an employee out right now with COVID, and everyone's getting it. Like this is
Oh, yeah.
right now, it is a definite resurgence. Even I haven't even looked at the numbers, but I bet it's pretty high, like for a daily, consistent test rate of like positives because. I mean, it's got to be. Where are these people going?
I can just, all we can hope is that people do recover from this, and the people that are struggling with it get good treatment, or,
Yeah.
I think there's definitely a choice into getting vaccinated or not. Whatever you want to do,
Just be
but-
responsible.
Yeah, be
If you're
responsible.
sick- if you feel sick, just take the 2 weeks off or whatever,
Yeah.
or go get tested immediately. But like,
Oh yeah, for
definitely
sure.
don't be putting other people's money and livelihoods in jeopardy by like going out to like fast food or like
Or like even
I
like
can go to
shows, like
Walmart.
shows are coming back. Like if you feel like shit, we're like stay home.
Yeah.
Like don't ruin it for the
Yeah.
rest of us, please. So get this: Red City Radio is on tour with Lagwagon. I hope I'm getting that right. I hope that's right.
Solid.
I can't remember. I'll have to look that up again. So they were on tour with Lagwagon, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I'm wrong. But anyways, they just came through here and did 2 nights in a row. Derek Envy from True Rivals is playing bass for them now,
I remember.
And anyways, so I guess they tested positive for COVID and whatnot, and they were looking to get picked up on a show. And Streetlight Manifesto picked him up for this fucking huge
Yo.
dude. Yeah, it was on their Instagram. It was super fucking dope. But I was like, get the fuck out of here,
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
What a super sick come up. Because they posted that they're going to have to cancel some of these shows coming up, and like, money's going to be refunded or whatever. But they still want to tour, so they like put it out like, if anyone can pick us up on a show the next day or like whatever, I see them like, we cannot thank Streetlight Manifesto enough for picking us up to play these shows and
Wow.
whatnot. I was like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like, what
hey.
an
That's
awesome
because they're a fucking hot fire, boy.
dude. Yeah, Red City Radio is great.
You
man.
put me on. I know.
Yeah, Lars Fredrickson from Rancid is coming here March 29th. I'm really stoked for that one, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I'm really stoked for that one.
You should hit him up, ask him to.
Dude, yeah, he said he didn't
Come
want any
through.
local acts, I guess, is what I heard. But he is coming with some homies from like his area. So like, not to say that there isn't, I'm not putting on this show. So the fact that he's bringing acts or whatever, it happens,
Yeah.
Like there's no room for locals. Big fucking deal. It would be cool, but like he's bringing out homies from his area that he wants to bring up, and I respect that so much.
Right.
Like I respect that ridiculously.
Well, that's the goal, right? Is to keep it in the homies always.
Of course,
Keep it in
man.
the circle.
Yeah, and like it must be tough for him because
You
he's
gotta
so
respect
well known in our scene that like he probably wants something not to not bring locals on, but everyone's gonna know who this guy is,
Yeah.
And he's a super humble guy from what I heard. But
His name's on the line as well.
yeah, his name is.
Well, there's a
I
lot
mean,
of-
He's no bitch.
he wants to enjoy his tour, Like he wants to enjoy his tour, just like bring the homies, and this is who I'm hanging with the entire fucking time.
There's a lot of
you know?
artists doing that now, where they're touring with their friends and just making the whole tour like an eventful thing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, and it probably makes it a lot more enjoyable on them because, I mean, when you think about it, that's still work. I mean, these people
Of course,
are
dude.
working their asses off. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be able to like hang out with the homies is a blessing.
hmm
And in my opinion, that's really important because, as I said to you earlier, steel sharpens steel.
Yeah.
So when you start being dull and shit, like,
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of people are getting after the game too. I saw Mad Dog Cannon not that long ago. Dude, they were. I mean, I've seen them a handful of times, but the last time that they played was fucking ridiculous. I watched them at Yucca, and that was like me and Chris from FOL were like right next to each other. Like, dude, these guys just leveled up ridiculously. They were so fucking good.
what do you think the new? Was it a new element?
Yeah, they had a new lead guitarist, and they were using a new drummer. I think it was just like a temporary. I'm not sure if these guys are completely in the band. I haven't had a chance to sit down and talk with Mad Dog Tannen about any of this stuff. But the last lineup that they played with was absolutely ridiculous. It was so goddamn good. It was awesome, dude. I'm trying to remember the show that I saw them at because we saw a few homies that night. It was the Contrafiction show. And I got so drunk, I fucking passed out before
That's
they
a
went
great
on.
fucking name.
Yeah, the Contrafiction.
That's
awesome
a really
fucking
good
tribute
name.
show for sure.
Remember that? What was that St. Patrick's show that I was at with you, where you had the cast on the boot?
Oh yeah, we went to we were over at Jesus Christ.
The
What's the,
beginning of COVID. That
Like,
was
bro.
it was just
yeah,
kicking
no.
off.
Dude, it was right where we lived. What's the pub?
Finnegan's on.
Oh,
Tim
Tim
Finnegan's.
there we go.
Jesus
Oh, dude,
Christ.
I
How
get
did
it,
you
dude. How did I
forget
get
that?
it?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It's
That
been a
was a
while.
spot.
Shout out Tim Finnegan's.
For real, for real.
Thank you for sponsoring the podcast, Tim Finnegan's.
Hey, so many good nights.
Dudes, yeah. So we watched Jason DeVore with the Deadlies at Tim Finnegan's, and that was a really cool St. Patty's Day. And then like the next day, because that was like a 2 or 3 day thing. So we went the first day.
Yeah.
Shit was super chill, and like we were like, as we were there, we were like, "Have you heard about this COVID stuff or whatever?" Like,
Yeah.
sounds like a bad cold or whatever it was. The next day,
Everyone was shut down.
everyone was shut down. We were like, "Holy shit!"
It was a day. It's like literally. I remember us even being at that show. I was like, I'm surprised it's not like. I'm surprised this isn't canceled. I'm surprised we're here right now. And then I remember like shortly after it was like, good, done, no more anything. And I was like, damn,
Yeah,
this is pretty real right now.
dude, it was pretty real.
Remember when employers were having to print off like work notices, like, hey, I need this guy, so let him drive around, like let him exist in public.
Yeah,
You had to have like a work notice.
you had one of those? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those.
I just carried
You're an
my-
essential employee. Yeah, you had to get like a fucking work note in case, because they weren't doing it, but police could have pulled you over and been like, hey, there is a stay-in mandate, lockdown, whatever you'd like, you know, whatever the.
Well, shit, I guess I was riding dirty, boy.
We all were. I mean, we all had to
moving.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone. You
Yeah.
gotta make your.
I worked through the whole thing.
Yeah, I worked through the whole thing too. Well, we're medical. We
Yeah,
make medicine,
yes.
dude.
Yeah.
I help people feel better.
Yeah, for sure. And not only that, like the dispensaries were lining up, like toilet paper was going out of style, like weed was going out of style too.
Well, because there's nothing else to do. You're at home all day now.
And
you
working
gonna do?
from home, like your
Yeah.
boss isn't over there, like over your shoulder while you're just smoking pot. You know,
All right. Well, shit, I was at the castle at the time. I was at Medieval Times.
that's right.
Yeah, and they were just like, hey, so we're going to still have practice. And then they were like, hey, so we're going to pay you for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever. And then they were like, hey, don't come back until we tell you.
Man.
And
Did they
I
still
mean,
pay you though?
No.
No.
They were
Nice.
basically just like,
He's getting rolled.
they were basically like,
Yeah.
You getting royalties?
you're
You were getting
laid
stock in the
off, but
company.
we'll let you know when you can come back. And, you know, I was like, all right, vacation. Had like 3 days off, and then I got the call. And I was like, back to the grind.
That brings us into our next sponsor, Medieval Times.
Yeah, brought to you by yeah, right.
This guy. Right. Hey,
Fine dining and show. What is it? Entertainment.
What did you do, like, to occupy a lot of your time when
I
all-
worked.
Yeah?
It was a lot of working, man. I still had bills. I like anybody else, I still had to make shit happen. And I remember I didn't really like I never had that excuse of being able to collect unemployment. Like I never got fired from anything, or like I didn't know fully how unemployment worked. But I know some people were out here just like claiming it apparently.
Yeah.
But I felt like I thought you had to get like fired or something, and I was never really just chasing that. I just wanted to keep moving forward and keep making it happen, because I felt like one day it might just end, and then you got to figure out how to now make money, and I don't want to do that again, because like the interview process alone is like a month. Like getting into a good job takes you a month,
and you gotta show what you got.
Yeah, it's like 4 interviews, like, and people don't like. It's crazy that to me that employers will bring you in for that many like interviews with people. Like I have bills, I've got to make shit happen now.
Yeah, and that is a really weird dynamic, right? Like
Yeah.
we're gonna bring you in for multiple interviews
Yeah.
to see if we want you. Like, dude, like the
I
next
could've done
interview
this
I'm
in a
gonna
day.
get, I kind of need money right now.
Yeah,
you know?
I could have done this in a day. Why didn't we just get everyone together and in a line? I could have just met these individuals and had my time.
Yeah.
You know why they do that?
Why do they do that?
Consistency. To show that you are consistent as a human being in your answers. And
They're just looking for consistency to see
Oh.
that you show up and do things like that.
you can
That's
come
fucking
day-
annoying.
Come day one and tell them everything they want to hear.
Yeah.
Can you do that shit for 4 fucking days? You know what I mean? They
I mean,
Yeah. Okay, I see. I guess I see that a little bit.
because
Well, I can, but would I like to?
You need people
I'm
to
just
show up.
honest. Like I just
train them.
call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you a little bit. If you guys take one off too, you can fucking hear Austin a little bit better.
It costs the company money to train them. It costs them to do this, that. They need to make sure that they're going to be there for a while.
Yeah.
So they can't fuck around with it.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
They're like, oh yeah, I'll
Yeah, so what Austin is saying, basically, for anyone who can't hear him that well, is that, they're looking for consistency to see if they'll even show up for, if they think this job is already important to them before they get it,
Yeah. Well, I just think like what also is looking for consistency is like, your place of living, your mortgage, your rent, whatever it is. They're looking for some
Right.
pretty consistent payments, like your car, whatever you're driving, all your insurances you have to pack in there. I mean, there's a lot of other things that are looking for consistency, and so the fact that you can take a month away from somebody like that just to see if you like them, and then possibly not even hire them.
Dude, the average cost for like just a normal new car right now is like, I don't know, like $40,000 or
Well, have
something.
you
like
seen
that.
the average price of a house?
The average price of a house is fucking insane.
Yeah.
That
Like-
whole process.
That's insanity.
Yeah.
That whole process is
Yeah.
rough.
Crazy times.
It is crazy times, man. I guess all we can do is hope that a lot of good things come out of this crazy ass new time. Like I'll tell you right now, there was some really good music that we watched drop and things like that.
Well, great art comes out of hard times, always. Like,
Absolutely.
That's always been a thing.
Yeah. I'm ready for a lot more comedy specials and shit like that too.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for comedy shows to come back.
They are too.
Yeah, some of them.
Weren't you talking about doing some comedy?
Yeah.
Maybe, man. Maybe one day. I mean, it's interesting, right? That's a scary fucking thought. Like, it's cool because I'm not saying I'm an amazing musician by any means, but like being on stage with my band, I'm really like not afraid. I feel really comfortable there, and the fact that like being up there with a microphone with no instrument and no band, that is fucking frightening, dude.
Yeah.
Like that is so scary. Like props to anyone who does comedy. And so like to not want to give it a shot, like it's it's almost like bungee jumping or like skydiving
Yeah.
or
Oh,
like
comedy.
a roller coaster.
Yeah.
At least from my perspective, because I have done forms of entertainment. Like, I do a podcast and I play in 2 bands. So I've done forms of entertainment, but like that is such a fucking craft that is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think, because I'm terrified of it as well, but I fully intend to actually get up there and, throw some bits out and see how they go. I think it makes it a little bit easier to find solace in the fact that, like, if you tell yourself that you have to bomb in order to succeed someday,
Of
like,
course.
it makes it so
I play
much
shitty
easier
shows.
to just, get out there and bomb, because then you don't care anymore. If you're, and especially I say too, I'm never looking for money out of it, right? I'm doing it for fun, and if I'm good at it, great. But I'm not like you can't demand money out of something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it either works.
passion.
Yeah, it either works or it doesn't. But there is no money unless there just is. It's not like an explained thing. Like it either works for you or it doesn't. You either do the right things or you don't. But like it's not the same for anybody. It's a lot of just trying shit out and seeing if it works.
Yeah, it's such a crazy thing to chase, right? And have you started writing or anything like
Yeah.
that? That writing process has
Yeah.
to be ridiculous.
It's really hard because you'll test bits on people and like I'll get really good reception on, like I'll expect good reception in some areas and I get it, but I'm working for the reception in the weaker areas because I want the joke to be good with the whole room.
Well-rounded.
I want it to
Yeah.
I want it to succeed more often than not because I don't want to give the room any opportunity to kind of take that power away from you. Because if you give a small party of like 10 people that just disagreed with your joke, I feel like that can start to overpower a crowd pretty quickly in a small room. You know, if you have 50 people, 10 is a big number. So,
Dude, so I've been like low-key addicted to TikTok lately. And
damn it.
you gotta
Tyler.
stop. You gotta
It's-
stop.
Damn it,
Oh, bro.
Tyler.
And like
not
one of
good.
my favorite categories though is watching comedians handle hecklers. And like,
Oh yeah.
dude, holy fuck, I could watch that shit all day, and it's fucking hilarious.
Here's
Like,
like-
it's so crazy how much like people will respect you after that too.
Yeah.
Like how you handle a heckler and just make it hilarious. There was this fucking I can't even remember the comedian, but there was this fucking Karen that like raised her hand, and he was just like, no, like, you know
How
what I
about
mean?
no?
Yeah, and like. You
What's-
know, it went back and forth and whatnot, but like he handled it so well and was having the crowd dying and was still like making a point. And I think that there's like it just shows the art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really shows the art to this storytelling.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Or joke telling or whatever you want to call it. But I love storytelling jokes personally.
Yeah.
You know, it's some of my favorite shit.
I think you would be. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I think you would be excellent at comedy. I think all of us would be excellent at comedy. I mean, we all are fairly witty.
There are so many people right now be like, that's bullshit. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
man.
Your stage presence is pretty solid.
Ah, well,
you can
we'll
talk
see.
to basically
We'll see.
anybody.
I want to talk to more though. I want to talk to more on this podcast, and you know, I'm not like I have things I really enjoy doing. This podcast, you know, punk rock, and I'd fucking grow cannabis. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like as me, I fucking whenever I pick up a hobby, I get obsessed. Like I love fucking playing Kendama right now, and then like I love
Uncala?
fucking. Shut the fuck up. I love fucking playing. I love playing Kendama right now, and like I, you know, love playing like Halo right now and shit like that.
Yeah.
So like it is. When it comes to entertainment, I'm like, dude, am I going to like really drive at this point of entertainment? Because I already do right now, and I really like it. But is this just like another maybe bullshit hobby that I'm going after? Well, I watch so many people like around me like really tell me like how to drive for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough, you know. And I'm like, shit, am I willing to put in the hours for that? Because a lot of people fucking do.
Yeah.
You know.
What would you describe as a bullshit? As a
Oh, I don't know. Like, I mean, let's say, I mean, I play guitar, right? And let's say I have a friend that like wants to learn how to play guitar, but they don't really want to. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
They're like,
I
could you
know
just
the
teach
feeling.
me like a few chords? You know, I want you to be able to do this, and you know, you can teach them like a few little things or whatever. It's almost like, you know, telling somebody a joke you heard that like on the internet. You know what I mean? Like anyone can fucking go say it or do it or
Yeah, or to
anything.
take someone else's bit and repeat it back.
Yeah, you know, like whether chicken cross the road. Like it started with simple shit
Yeah.
like that, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's like, well, this is a G chord, you know, and they eventually can do a G chord like over and over again, but they can't tune their guitar. They don't really care to learn how to tune their guitar.
yeah, but they can play. I don't know, 40% of the alternative tunes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can just tell, you know, when someone doesn't really want to, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not your thing. But like when you hand off a guitar and he's like, dude, I got to figure out how to tune this on my own, and you know, you see a little bit of drive. And sometimes I'm like, dude, am I even like really putting anything into this? Like I'm in front of 3 dudes because I got here earlier at an open mic, and like I know those dudes grind. I don't have shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
But-
just being honest with yourself a little bit, you know?
But there's such a natural chance, especially at the very bottom of the game, right? When you're just starting, there's such a chance that you have unknown potential that you don't know about in yourself, and that even just by writing bits, you might kill guys that are putting in the hours just because that's you. Some people
That's a
just
good way of
have
looking at it.
natural style, and especially at the
Talent.
very bottom, you have nothing to fucking lose. Why wouldn't you
Facts.
why wouldn't you write some shit out and just go throw it at everybody, and just, if it goes bad, you're not getting paid anyway. You're at the bottom. You're at the very bottom. There's nothing to lose.
You ain't shit.
You
That's
literally
true.
ain't
You
shit.
ain't shit.
And those guys are grinding. They have way more to lose. So you can go out there with some outrageous bits and be like, I'm gonna really fuck around out here. I'm gonna make sure that they remember me. And then once they start remembering you, if you do well, that's when you can worry. You know?
There's this dude that's in the comedy scene that I'm really trying to get in touch with. He's a friend of Guyver's and whatnot. He's also a beast-ass Kendama player, for sure. His name is Bubba McComb, but I see him all the time doing open mics and shit. Like, everyone tells me he's funny as shit.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to go check him out here soon, but, like, he's hitting everything, it
Yeah.
seems like. Like, that guy is really fucking moving. It's impressive, you know?
That is, because in order to become even moderate at something, you have to have some sort of obsession towards it, you know?
Yeah,
Of
for
course.
sure.
Spread itself out like over
Yeah.
like all these things. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, you can't be the best
You
at
know?
everything. You
Exactly.
gotta choose what
Dude,
you want to be good
absolutely.
at.
And if anyone that is listening is a comedian or anything, like, I'm a musician. We're just bullshitting. Like, we don't know that much about your industry, but like, it's such a crazy art to us that we don't understand. That is, it's amazing. You know, I love watching
feel the
stand-up
respect
lately.
that we're. That
We're trying to lay
curious.
respect.
Yeah.
We probably sound like
Yeah.
idiots
Yeah,
right now.
Joe Rogan, if you're out there and you're listening to us right now,
Thanks, Joe.
we just want
Thanks
you to
for the
know
sub.
that we don't really know what we're talking about. We're still figuring it out.
Yeah,
But yeah,
dude. Did you guys watch any of the new South Park or anything like that just came out for
I
the
saw the movie.
No.
That just came out.
the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, this may have like a small part to do with it, but the way that one of the characters explains like NFTs is the funniest shit that I've ever heard in my life, bro. It is fucking hilarious, and like it really made me think about it. I'm like, what the fuck are we making right now? And like, how is this worth anything? And
yeah.
like, I don't fully understand it, but Jesus Christ.
Well, it's
Get this guy started.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's
I don't understand NFTs as much, and I honestly I don't like. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, these are the future, and like that's cool. Maybe it is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like, I don't fully understand putting that much money into it because even with Bitcoin, there's clear correlation that the price is very much so following the amount of times it's being searched on like Google and stuff. So the amount of interest in it is what's keeping the price up. So the only thing keeping your money there is that interest. And the fact that you're putting your money out there on a trend possibly is terrifying to me. It's not a tangible asset in the same way that like, and I get it. It's, you know, some people are like, no, this is the holy grail. If it is and I'm wrong, fine. But otherwise, I think even crypto is a way better asset. Like I would much rather own crypto than an NFT, and I'm not going to dismiss it as like just some picture that you can save and
Yeah.
put back out there, but like
it is fucking weird though.
it's online art. If I'm gonna have real art, like some actual art, I want a real copy of something that's on my wall, and I go, that's a one of one.
Dude, you're gonna hang it in your fucking metaverse house. You know what I mean, dude?
What is that? What is all that metaverse stuff?
Dude, that metaverse shit is wild.
Did you watch it? I didn't see
Dude,
it.
I watched it.
didn't.
Okay, so I don't think we can play like too much audio or show too much
Jamie,
video.
pull that up.
Yeah, honey, can you look up? There's this video you can find on YouTube, but it is the metaverse, and it's just turn the volume
Is
down
that
on the PC.
Zuckerberg?
Yeah, it's Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
It's fucking weird, dude. But like, what it is, it's like VR and AR. You know, augmented reality and stuff.
So what is AR versus VR?
So like AR would be like, I have these glasses, I can see you, but I can pull up like messages or show like a ball over
So
there.
you
So
can
they're
pull
showing
stuff
like
up.
how they like play games together. It's a
Wow.
little mix, and then there's VR that is
Yeah.
completely or that much more submerged. You know,
Yeah, submergibility.
submergibility like a submarine.
Like submarine.
That's the problem. Is these nerds need to be more worried about their PRs, bro. They're all worried about these ARs and VRs. What about that PR?
What is the PR?
What's that?
Like personal relations.
He works out.
Personal record? What-
Allegedly.
Personal record.
Yeah, what's that?
Allegedly.
What's that bench at, son? Tell
What's
me
that
about
bench
that,
at?
you little nerds.
What he's asking is, can you bench your body weight?
I honestly
Probably.
I don't.
I can bench my body weight.
Maybe I don't know.
About
Dude,
120 pounds. I could probably do that.
I haven't done
I think you
PRs
could
in a
do
while.
that.
I was just fucking
Yeah.
around, but like.
I'm not very strong, but I could probably do that.
I bet you anybody that knows about AR and VR isn't that strong either.
Dude. I don't know what the future looks like for us, but it looks fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, it's
like
probably-
whatever it is, like the future looks fucking weird. And like I know maybe like our parents and like our parents' parents said that before, but they like fucking made it. You know what I mean? Like
I
they
mean,
were
but think
alright.
about how
Yeah.
fucking weird this is, bro. Like, think about that transition.
Okay, so check it out. This is fucking make that full screen and then like skip forward a little bit. Like, dude, they're fucking sleeping in this shit. It's
What?
fucking
No
wild,
way.
dude. Yeah, for sure. Skip forward to like keep going far, because if this is like the full whatever, like it's this weird ass thing. Like you're gonna have your own house in this. You're gonna be able to invite people over just to chill. Go way forward in this shit.
Well, you know, there's already people sleeping with like the Oculus Rift on. They have special sleep lobbies where everyone in there just.
Are you
like-
serious?
Yeah, this is a real thing. I don't know what the game is that everyone has, but it's like
People
the
are
one-
sleeping with this on.
Yeah, people are already doing this, and like, I you know, me being the dark humor fanatic that I am, I would go into these VR
Thanks, honey.
rooms that like they're called literally sleeping rooms, and there's a bunch of people literally sleeping with their shit on. And I would go in there and I'd start yelling. I would just fucking start yelling. I would just get in there, and because everyone can hear you.
You're that fucking
And they
guy.
have that fucking thing on. I would go into these
You're that
sleeping
guy.
rooms, and I'd be like, let's see how many people we can wake up.
You
right
have that
now.
VR shit? You have
Well,
that?
I have a good buddy, shout out Austin, has VR, and he brought it over and set it up. And then I just got to drunk fuck around on it with like, you know, I mean, most of these kids are probably like fucking 16, 17. So like,
And they're sleeping
it's
on
so
it?
weird. Yeah, it's so weird. But that's where you get a real good glimpse of the future. Is these?
I'm sorry, bro.
These children are sleeping.
Sword
with
Art
this shit.
fucked that up for me. I can't do it.
Of course.
can't
You know,
do
their,
it.
their VR video game is coming out March 2022. They announced it like a few days ago or something like that. Like,
Really?
Yeah, they did, dude.
All right, so I might put one on.
But like, no one needs to be sleeping in that shit. That can't be good for anybody.
That's wild,
This
bro.
early too, and then just even imagine that big clunky thing on your head, and you're trying to get some rest.
I mean, all it's got to do is get smaller, though, right? Like, phones got smaller. How much, like, that's, like, how much till it's not a problem? You know what I mean?
My thing is this, and I don't know if you guys believe in evolution, but I've been pondering this with my ideas. How is this going to affect the next stage of evolution? Like, we got all these lights and shit.
We're going to be part
bro.
robot for sure.
We're already
dude.
beating evolution for
yeah.
sure by going robot. We're like, evolution is cut out. It's too slow. We're going faster than evolution. It won't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter, dude.
Dude, we have exoskeleton suits that like make people stronger, and they could just go punch the shit out of things like they're Iron Man.
I will take a power arm.
Yeah, me too.
I'm about it.
Right?
Dude,
I'm about it.
Listen, if anyone out there that owns one of these things wants to send us a few of them, we want military grade power suits.
Bro.
We're just gonna go out there and punch shit.
I'm the kind of guy who buys the console 2 years after it's released. You feel me? Like, got to give it time to let them work out the kinks.
yeah, can you imagine
And then
throwing a
call
punch and it
me
just
B.
throws your arm off?
I think of what was it, Iron Man 1, where he's like, all right, now try and move, and he turns around and it snaps.
yeah, he just, like,
his-
goes into his car or something like
yeah.
that.
It snaps him in half. How about no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, and that'd be terrifying too. Like, I'm afraid of heights. I gotta figure out how to fly.
Dude, I would just, I guess if I was building anything, I'm like, okay, if I can't fly, what's going to save me? Like, is this suit going to be like, okay, whoosh, and
Yeah.
just, you know, like give you like a little trampoline of jets or I don't know.
It's the
I'm
beta
not Tony
version.
Stark.
Airbags.
But like,
Probably
yeah,
not.
something to be like, you're an
beta.
idiot. Like, thank God we got you.
Yeah.
That's what I would be thinking about that suit all the time.
I think you can do it if you put your back into it.
I can do it with your ass to it.
That's a dope hat, boy.
Thank you.
Where'd you
Thank
get
you,
that?
Lola.
Oh, that's
Lola,
a bodacious?
yeah, bodacious, baby.
Hey,
It's
I
so
see
dirty
you.
now. I got it. What was that, like episode? Probably before the. Yeah, you think so? 15 or something. We were probably so wrong on that. But yeah, shout out bodacious for sure. I'm curious about how the future is going to go for things, but bands are fucking killing it right now. Bands are killing it. Artists are fucking killing it. Things are coming back right now in our industry no matter what. And I think we got really creative during the pandemic and things like that. But it's really cool to see just... So I guess there's going to be rapid testing at this Authority Zero show tonight. Shout out Miles to Nowhere. Shout out Rufus Jr. fucking opening up for Authority Zero. Yeah, awesome fucking show. But there's rapid testing if you go like 90 minutes before the doors or something like that, so you can just bring it back and get verified or whatever it is.
Huh.
But it's cool that venues really want to make things happen right now, and I hope it continues to go that way, because I don't want to see any more venues go away. Venues going away is scary.
Yeah, well, the venues need that money.
Oh yeah,
Like, everyone needs money right now.
of course.
So it's crazy to me that it's not coming back faster, because I don't understand how we apparently have so much money in circulation, but nobody feels it. Like, none of these businesses have money. None of these venues have money. I mean, where is it? Donde estás?
Dude, it's
Donde
in,
está?
it's in some of these politicians' fucking pockets, that's for sure. I don't know who exactly. I'm not going to say who. That's not what kind of podcast this is, but it's not in our pockets all
Yeah,
the time.
That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
saying.
Like, it sucks,
These
dude.
people, we got to bring stuff back. We got to start bringing back the small businesses, all this little stuff. It matters.
I think it could happen, man. I have a lot of fucking faith in just the art scenes all across the spectrum right now, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. Like, a lot of people miss, first of all, their friends, and miss what their friends put out, you know? And
Yeah.
like, it's really cool. I mean, I think everyone's approaching it differently. Like my homie Damon Logan loves to put out singles.
Damon
and like,
Logan,
yeah,
that's the
bro.
homie.
Dude, he's
I still haven't even met him, bro.
dude, he's great, man.
I fucks with
that
all
dude
his music.
that dude gets the fuck down. It's cool, man. Like he releases singles all the time and whatnot, and like it's awesome. One of the last things he released, he also released the instrumental with it, and it was dope, dude. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I think there's going to be like a new formula of releasing things. Personally, you know, I don't know if bands are going to put as much time into like albums or EPs unless they're on something bigger, or like just. I mean, I want to just keep pushing out singles, dude. Just like say what's up. Like we put a lot of work into this. Instead of thinking about like 5 songs at a time or something like that, you know, just think about one. Just think about one for as long as you fucking can, and put out something dope with it. You know, like because if shows go away again, I just want to be able to continue to put out content. I feel like I put out like no content except for probably this podcast. But like music wise, I wish I would have put out way more when the pandemic was happening.
Yeah.
Or like I should have had way much more to show for it. And I feel like it didn't, you know?
I mean, you were still working too, so it's not like life changed too much for you.
I guess that's true.
You know?
You know?
You're on the same timeline and everything. Side note, how do you think this whole metaverse thing is going to affect the future of live shows and everything?
Dude, they
That's a good point.
show that in that fucking video or whatever it is
Yeah.
when that display comes up, but I don't know, man. Like,
Well, they already do like online concerts. Like Fortnite started up those concerts, dude.
Yeah.
They had Travis Scott. I think they had Ariana.
Justin Bieber just did
Justin Bieber just did one?
Yeah.
a concert in the metaverse.
He just did a concert in the metaverse?
And it was him dancing with all these fucking sensors on him. And he was standing on top of a bit of a car, driving on the street, and he was just like,
So Justin Bieber was wearing like one of those green suits. Can you look at that up? Justin Bieber metaverse show?
Well, I think it's
Or
crazy
if you
because
were able to
Yeah,
be
I like
in the
that.
metaverse, you were standing on the street watching him fucking go by. Like he was in a parade, but it was just
But that's the thing is like
What?
Tupac did it first. Tupac was the first metaverse.
Well, wasn't it Gorillas?
I don't know. Did they do it first? But you remember when they did the
They have the
Tupac?
hologram ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hologram
There was actually a malfunction at that show where like Tupac came up with gorillas.
What?
Yeah, that.
Actually, like the gorillas are like.
Yeah. The gorilla, like the anime dudes, and there's like
Yeah.
all of a sudden Tupac there too, and the song's still going like, ah shit, and they're like trying to fix it or whatever. I'm like, that's kind of tight.
So
I
they
mean,
had it set up for like the gorillas as well. You think, and like they were coming in. And
oh yeah, those fucking hologram shows.
Yeah.
I mean, especially at that time. I know
Yeah.
shit's changing like quite a bit, but
Yeah, those are gone. Those were gone fast.
yeah,
did
those
not
were pretty
last.
gone. What you got here? Widescreen? Oh, whole lot of nothing.
Picture of an elk.
Picture of an elk.
Jamie, pull up a picture of an elk.
All right, we will come back to that screen. What did you type in?
The Raiders' win percentage.
Oh,
Came up
speaking
with
of,
nothing.
Okay.
That's right, because this is a football podcast. Let's start talking about teams.
Say
Let's talk about a
something.
few teams.
I don't care about no.
For the viewers at home, Tyler Silva is a big Raiders fan.
Shit hurts right now, dog.
It is a rough season for the boys, if you will.
Keep talking. I'm grabbing a beer. You need
All
one?
right. Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about your Packers? Do you need to get it
We'll
out?
take many beers. I'm looking at
Yeah,
the camera
okay.
right now.
Yeah, do your
we're
thing.
big Packers fans here at the house.
I get
and
you.
the boys are doing great. It's crazy to me because even we deserve to be the best in the league right now, but Aaron Rodgers, you know, it's a little bit his fault, mostly his fault that he had to get COVID and we lost to a team that didn't deserve the
Do I
win.
have to sit here and listen to this?
Yeah, you asked
Can I-
for it, and
can
now
I
you're
go?
here. So anyway, Aaron Rodgers gave us that loss handed to us on a silver platter, and I saw the next day on Snapchat they were asking in their very informative news articles. They said, "Does Aaron Rodgers deserve to go to jail for bringing COVID? You know, for not following the COVID protocols for the NFL?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely. We lost to whoever the fuck it was. I've already forgotten who it is. They're so insignificant.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
Wait, who'd
get
you
him
lose
out of
to?
here. I can't remember.
The
You know,
Browns.
Jamie,
No,
pull
I'm
up
just joking.
the Packers game and let's see who
Which-
they
was it
lost
this last
to.
game?
No, this was like week. This would have been, I think, their second loss, and yeah, it was just because of he went. It was like week 10 or 11. He went on COVID, and yeah, we only lost because we had Jordan. What is it, Jordan Love? I believe his name is.
I just want to see what
He played
I'm gonna look it
preseason
up right now.
and I didn't.
Aaron
watch-
Rodgers sits out for COVID game. Let's see. The Saints. Oh no,
No, not that one.
It wasn't the Saints.
It was the other loss.
It was not the Saints. The Saints
well.
destroyed us week 1.
I don't even know what game it would be, but
Oh, I can totally tell you.
dude, that's can you imagine? Like Antonio Brown is suspended for lying about his shit too.
Really?
Yeah, Antonio Brown is like indefinitely suspended right now. I mean, goddamn, what a star athlete, but like such a shitty human being.
Yeah.
It was so.
Is this Justin Bieber concert? So this is it in the metaverse?
Oh no way.
No way.
That's
so
crazy.
people are like,
So if you were here, you could be standing on the street.
so these are all like, I love you, Justin. So wait, if you're in the back, like, are you like trying to like stand on a stool or something so you can see?
I think they probably have everyone in the front.
Yeah, you.
See other icons.
Oh, they did it the exact same way Fortnite did.
This is what they paid to see?
Yeah. And
They didn't pay to see this.
See, like, so he's somewhere else.
What?
So, I have retrieved the answer. We lost to the Vikings.
Wow, cool.
Nobody
I cannot
cares.
get over this. Like, looks like the shitty GTA fucking remakes that just came out.
Yeah.
This is what.
This is like Liberty Cities, bro.
This is what the future looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like a fucking
How
bad
much were
Tony
those
Hawk.
tickets?
Dude, how like?
Oh,
This is
that's the thing. Do you have to pay for this? You have to, right? They have to be charging for
Dude,
this.
yeah, dude, he didn't go to the studio and put all that shit off for nothing.
No, no
Facts.
chance.
what? Oh my gosh,
This is awful.
this is terrible, dude. This is terrible. We better take this off before we fucking get demonetized right now. We're probably showing too much of this.
No, you're good.
Are we?
We're good.
monetized?
We're good. Oh, you're going back and forth. Play some more of this shit then. Like, keep going back and forth. I can't.
I don't have an interest in Justin Bieber.
You skip forward a little
Well, like that's just it, right? Like, is this going to be like if it was a band you really like if this is a System of a Down concert?
All right, yeah, we talking.
You know what I mean? Like, if this is something like if this was System of a Down.
They got a mosh pit.
Not
I mean, no, you're gonna be in your fucking room. Like, you're gonna be fucking punching your dog and shit. Like, that's a scary thought, man. I don't know how much longer until human interaction goes away. I really hope it doesn't, because I love interacting with humans. That's why I do this shit.
Yeah, this
you
is
know?
crazy.
Oh,
I mean, they can make whatever rules they want. I'm gonna still rock with
all right,
y'all.
let's talk about something else. Okay, I have a question for you. At what point are you gonna start lying to your child?
There you go.
That's an interesting one because I try my hardest to be honest.
What about Santa? You got to do all the classic lies. Santa,
See,
Tooth Fairy.
I'm good at how do I say this without sounding like a dick? I'm good at
Killing kids' hopes and dreams.
diversion. So
What?
like,
So you're
I'm gonna
so
divert
let's
the kid away.
ask
Get
your
out of
mother.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Dad, who's the Tooth Fairy?
right? Is Santa real? I don't know.
Hey, did you take out the trash?
Right?
Yeah, just immediately
Yeah.
like change the subject. Like, what are your grades?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
How's the
Like,
homework
classic
looking?
diversion of attention.
Dude, the kid will catch on to that though, because you know why? I caught on to that shit with
Really?
you. I'm like, wait, did you eat this? He's like, what's the weather like outside? I'm like, you ate this shit, dude.
Good, then I don't have to
You
lie
would
to
have
him.
said yes.
Then I don't have
Like,
to
you would
lie
have
to
never in this said yes. But
so to answer your question, I don't know, like 5-6 years. When the real big questions start coming, like what's a prostitute? You know,
5-6 years old, he's gonna ask you what a
Dude,
prostitute is.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what kind of kid are you raising?
Dude, are you shitting me, bro?
You're the only one thinking about
children.
that.
The children nowadays are fucking ruthless, bro.
At 5 or 6.
Ruthless,
5
bro.
or 6?
They've got like a 9-year head start on my kid, bro. Like they're the next generation.
My
And
niece is 3 or 4 and loves Paw Patrol. No hookers yet.
No,
I was gonna say,
fucking
like,
Paw
the
Patrol.
only-
Wait, till she's 5?
Yeah.
The only
Bruh,
ones
I'm
that have
telling
a
you, I
9-year
just
head
threw
start
a
on
number
Wade's
out there.
kid are 9-year-old kids. That's the only ones with 9-year head starts on Wade's kid right now. Is legitimate 9-year-olds.
Yeah,
Out there
that's what I'm
alive
saying.
and existing.
Good logic.
Bro.
Yeah. I don't
And
know what
answer
he's
this
talking
question:
about.
do you know what the kids nowadays are like? Like, have you like actually like ever looked into it?
Well, they're probably on TikTok, so it can't be good.
Nah, bro. They ruthless. They have no empathy. No fucking empathy whatsoever.
What do you
feel
think
like
that is?
It can't be real.
Because you can hide behind a keyboard. You can be anonymous. You know, you don't have to feel empathy. You don't have to feel fear.
But it can't be real because they do feel it. They just don't say that. No one will address it, but they do feel it.
What's
But
this,
there's-
honey?
You can't. You
It's
have to
the
feel
how much he made
Either way.
off of that
Either
one
way.
concert.
How much he made off of this concert?
Yeah, how much you made?
10.7 million.
Woo, for that?
Or no, sorry, a total of 10.7 million people participated.
How much?
in the end.
Wait, you had to pay for that event?
Even if it was $1 a piece.
Yeah.
Like
How much was it?
Yeah, does it say how much?
I thought it.
It's got to be something small,
Yeah.
like $10, right? It's got to be
Oh,
something
let
so
me
small.
see. I've been looking at it.
This is crazy.
Nonetheless,
Hey, go ahead and turn off those speakers in your room too.
the next generation are savages, and
Why?
it's
What
gonna be
happened to you?
rough.
Are they bullying you out there? Are they
Bro.
being rude to you?
They-
Are you
they
kidding
tried
me?
to
What's
make
going
me-
on?
They made me eat white dog
I was just
shit.
gonna say they tried to make me lick some white dog shit.
Dude, why is he gonna be afraid of kids?
I know, this is
bro?
what's
Like,
happening. Is like, have you met these ruthless kids? I'm like, what are they doing to you, dude?
This is the coolest thing for you because I'm like, dude, when your kid has a problem with another kid, it's the one thing you can't solve with violence anymore.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
know.
true. You can.
Bro.
I mean, you can.
You know how we were raised.
go
bro.
do it.
Like, you get in a fight, it's like, did you win? Get back over there, buddy. Get back over there.
What I mean, when you get to that like 5-year mark, you know, when your kid really starts to really examine things. I mean, you always examine things, but like, you know, 5 or 6 years old, you can almost play a video game, or you can really start doing things. No matter what it is, you can really your
Start
motor
developing
your motor
motor
skills.
skills, yeah.
Yeah, your motor skills really start getting there. Is there anything like you want him to do, or like you think he's going to do that like scares you?
You think he's gonna be dancing on
Huh.
TikTok?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, he thinks he's gonna be a dancer.
He's gonna be a dancer on TikTok. Would that
That'd be
scare you a
tight.
little bit?
I don't actually. I haven't really given much thought to that.
Really? Well, 'cause
Yeah, I'm
that one would
more-
get me.
I'm more focused on getting everything prepped and maintaining sanity.
Yo, I got a question for you.
That's-
How soon are you gonna give them a cell phone? What do you think?
Ooh.
How
Honestly,
soon
it's
do you
gonna be
cell
just like it was for me, man. When you can buy one, you can have one.
phone? There you go.
Like the thing is
You don't
like
need one.
this is another thing too though. The world's a crazy place for one, right?
Yeah.
But for two, like that cell phone, like you know where your kids are at.
Yeah.
like
tracking
you have
devices.
a tracking device on your
Yeah.
child, and that's kind of fucking prime.
Yeah.
You can program that shit. Like here's who you can call, us, and these like 4 people.
Yeah.
Or I could take a tile and I could just attach it to his backpack. I could attach
Yeah.
it to anything.
But yo, those
Tile.
parents,
It's just
The
a little
little
like $30
trackers.
little tracker.
little GPS chip, and you can just
Yeah.
you could even embroider it into the backpack, so
Yeah.
you put it inside the backpack.
There are
But-
other options.
Yeah, but the parents that do that have the kids that are sneaking out and doing shit. They're creating that by doing that kind of like overwatching
Right.
shit, in my opinion. And the kids that like if you were me and you just knew that it was probably in your best interest to get home at the end of the night, you go home. Like it's not
Absolutely.
it's like when you have the parents telling you no, you want to go do it. It sounds fun.
And in terms of emergencies, everyone else has a cell phone. Memorize my number. You better stretch that memory.
Like I don't know, I lost my children's. Fucking A, dude. It sounds wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to lie, you have to track.
Okay, I don't have to lie. This is something me and the lady have been chatting about because the whole Santa Claus thing came up, and I don't.
You're not gonna lie about Santa.
I don't believe
even
in-
li-
I don't
I
believe
like to
in-
lie. I like to lie. I love
Santa.
believing in Santa.
I don't have to
Yeah.
do shit.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have to do shit.
Bro, let me ask you this before you
change
go
this
on. Let
energy.
me ask you this:
Better fix
is
that attitude.
there anything in particular that you want to change from when you were growing up to how you want this kid to grow up? Because you tell me sometimes about how you really did not like things when you were growing up. So obviously, you don't want to, spoon feed your child your whole life. But like, are there things that you want to legitimately change that you think could have benefited you?
Yes, actually, I put a considerate amount of thought into that. I was a very curious child, very curious, but adults always treated me like that, like a child. Like I couldn't comprehend the things around me, like being curious was a bad thing, and it kind of made me doubt my intelligence level, So I would like be like, well, fuck, maybe I am dumb. Like maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, And that's something that I don't want to do. It's like, what do you want to know about, dude? Well, I can show you what I know, or we have everything from the world on the internet. Like we have answers now, and he can find those answers himself, and I can help him get there. You know, I didn't have that as a kid. I was like basically, in a way, like it was almost like what I thought kind of didn't matter, you know, because I was just a child. I was just a kid. You're just a kid. You don't get it. You don't understand. You're just a child. Yeah.
There's something scary about influence now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when we were being raised, who were we influenced by? Either our sports team or our fucking parents.
Or our friends.
You know, or our friends, of course, our friends. But it's so crazy. Like for a kid who has no friends, he could be influenced by something across the fucking country.
Yeah.
You know, which I mean,
You had little white kids going into ISIS.
yeah, yeah, you fucking did. Yeah.
You had little American, Wyoming, Kentucky
Well,
white kids.
I remember watching this thing about like I think it was a Canadian, but he went and joined Al Qaeda.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he was radicalized and joined Al Qaeda and like spent all his money to go there. And
You want to talk about
AK'd
problematic icons. I mean, these kids are already doing it.
Influence is scary.
Yeah.
Influence is scary, and like, you know, it's up to parents to raise a kid to morals. I guess, you know, morals, and then there's influences.
Yeah.
That's wild, you know. And I'm not gonna say every parent has the best morals. You know, you see it all the fucking time, but like there are some good morals. You know, don't kill people, be nice.
The essentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there are some essentials for sure.
Right. Don't hurt that dog.
Yeah.
Like
Parents
that's
just get busy though. Like parents are just normal people too. Like they get so busy that they don't realize that their child is like slowly finding new stuff like that, and they're slowly getting into that kind of stuff. And if they're not like watching directly over it, these parents have no idea. I mean, you just recently, not to talk about more bad shit, but we just recently had that kid that took the parents' gun, and now the parents are getting charged because like they probably had no idea the kid even grabbed that thing. But it's probably right. I don't know the right answer, but I mean it's probably right.
Well, it's probably irresponsible.
But it is.
You know what I mean?
It's irresponsible as a gun owner to have it anywhere where a kid can get to it.
Yeah, like I have no kids.
away.
There are no kids here, or whatever. So I have a few of my firearms in places that I can get to them quickly. But if I had a kid, shit would be a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Like shit would be a little bit differently around here where my firearms are placed for
I
sure.
would probably pad the edges, right? You know, that's the whole thing is you make sure that they're not just gonna fall and split their heads open on anything.
Right.
And you keep that up in life. You
make
know?
sure the recoil doesn't.
Yeah. Well, that was the problem too, is that like I guess this kid was like they had taught him really well with firearms, and that's the thing with a lot of firearm owning parents is that I'm going to teach them young, I'm going to teach them right. Well, this kid was apparently taught right and taught young, but I mean, I guess if you're still a little bit deranged as a child, I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but if you still have the balls in you to do something that insane, right, and to inflict harm on other people, like, then what did all that preparation matter? The fact that you taught them not to point it at someone all of a sudden did not matter. Like, keep the gun down range, that did not matter anymore. So, like, there's got to be better answers than just being like, yeah, I trust my kid because I taught him well. Like, stress and anxiety and all these things that are going on with the youth are still very real.
Yeah, no, it's super crazy. I remember when my mom didn't want me to have social media, and now, like, we're all on social media. Shit changes, for sure. But maybe I was, like MySpace, maybe I was too young to have one.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows,
Hey, my MySpace was fucking lit.
My MySpace was super lit,
Had
dog.
to
You guys
cursor,
changed everything. Yeah,
Bro,
the
look at me in the
music.
eyes. It was a weekly thing.
What was
Background.
your music? What was your? Do you remember your last one?
Oxycontin, Xanax balls. What was that? Lil White.
Lil White. Who the
Lil
fuck-
White.
Wayne?
Lil White. It's that
Lil White?
Oxycontin song.
Dude, I remember that was like the first time I heard about like ICP. I think it was.
really?
I was like,
On
I
MySpace?
think it was MySpace. I was like, what the fuck is a juggalo? And then I was like, whoa.
You guys remember how you'd have to like Google different sites to go find background codes, and you'd have to like go in and paste
Yeah,
the whole
you would
background?
just copy and
Hours.
paste, and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know it was bad if you missed like one letter because you
was-
go check your
everything was
profile
wrong.
and it was just like
Right.
code. Like you're like, oh shit, I didn't copy
Yeah.
it right.
Bro,
You
I used
rush
to have
fix it like people are just watching your profile.
that blueberry yum yum on there, all blue background with the smoke. I had a weed leaf for a cursor.
Dude, I was
bro, like-
edgy. I had this really cool Grim Reaper guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
And
remember? No, go ahead.
I had this Grim Reaper guy, and my little scroller was like had lightning around it. And shit.
Yeah.
Shit was tight, dude. Shit was tight. And then like I think when I was in high school, I had my girlfriend at the time like redo it and make it better. And mine looked terrible.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? I remember being like going over to Facebook and being like, this shit plain as this shit whack. This ain't gonna be shit, man. I'm gonna go back to my MySpace. And then like 3 years later, nobody was on MySpace.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
You guys remember also like back when you had those old LG chocolates and all those fun little cell phones, and you had to,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those are the
text-
first touch.
You would text numbers to get like ringtones and pictures and stuff.
Bro, and they would charge you like $10 a month or something like that.
Whatever,
Like you
they would
spend
try and-
$100 on a fucking ringtone.
They would try and slip it in there, yeah. Like some of the really bad ones would try and sneak you.
They were all over MTV. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
I never did it, but like I remember like how many kids wanted Soulja Boy as their fucking ringtone and like just ran up mom and dad's phone bill.
So wait, are we talking like poly ringtones where it's like the song, but it's just the, you know?
Dude, probably both. Like yeah, I would say both for sure. No, like it was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then you would pay for ringback tones too. Where you would call and like hear like orchestra, or you would hear like a really shitty version of like 3-6 Mafia, or like
Yeah.
Everyone had like Carrie Underwood or some like super
And it was always
overplayed person.
blaring. It was always so loud.
sound like
It
shit.
would just be screaming into your ear. You'd be like, God damn, not again, dude.
Yeah.
Get me away from
I can only
this."
imagine like as an employer be like, no.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Not only that, like you wait for the end of it and then it's like, hello?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
I'm not at the phone right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Remember when people were doing those too?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
I used to hate that
Yeah,
shit.
what are you doing? And they
Yeah.
would like have a conversation with you, and then you'd be like, "What is going on?" And they'd be like, "Just kidding, I'm not really here right now."
Dude.
Hey, and no lie, a couple of y'all got me multiple times. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
mine
I
was
ain't
pretty
gonna
good.
lie.
Mine was pretty good, and then I'm like, I need a fucking job.
Yeah. You're like, "Damn, what are these bills?
I don't
What
know
is
why
this?"
no one is fucking responding to me on these job offers. I mean, I get that. Like, I see missed calls, no voicemails. You know?
You
No
guys-
one ever leaves a message.
Yeah. Well, now we have this such great technology. Do you guys think we should bring those back and like actually try and set some now with these crystal clear microphones and really try and trick these individuals?
You know what I think it is now
We're good.
is I think that has been replaced with like deep fakes.
deep fakes.
Yeah, like
with
there's-
Photoshop stuff.
Yeah, like the deep fake, like Tom Cruise guy, and like
Yeah.
deep fakes are like the new, obviously like a decade above, but like
Yeah.
the deep fakes are so much fucking the fake ass voicemail. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're the new fake ass voicemail. Is you just put on a fucking filter and you look like someone else completely.
Yeah.
And if you're a good enough impressionist, you know, to make your voice sound like some shit, it can be convincing. You know, the Tom Cruise one in particular, I guess. Will you look up the Tom Cruise deep fake, honey?
Well, I think too, like,
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Thank you.
Hey, I wonder if this metaverse thing takes off with the concerts. You think artists will start having like stand-ins do their shit?
Oh, of course.
yeah, absolutely right.
Like, I mean, they're gonna have to pay something, right? So, like, if you're Justin Bieber and Justin Bieber gets fucking, what just happened?
What do I do?
Justin Bieber gets.
Oh, I think I just. Oh, my headphones. Sorry, my headphones are shorting. But like, let's just say Justin Bieber gets COVID, right? And like, fuck, we need a stand-in. That stand-in's gonna get paid like 50, 100 grand. Justin Bieber's still gonna get $1 million.
100
I was
grand,
like,
50 grand, baby.
I was like, what?
Look at this guy. Make that full screen. This is not Tom Cruise, by the way. This is it. Give us a little volume on this.
Have you seen
Can,
the-
can you
the
rewind
Drake
it?
deepfake?
Are they actually talking about it? I hope they are. They're probably not. It's 9 and 10 on the soundboard.
You guys cool if I play some sports?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, apparently this guy has like all the fucking little like ticks and whatnot, and his camera's just super good.
Have you seen the Drake one going on right now? He's getting like club access and like bottle service and all this crazy shit.
Look at this guy. Looks just like fucking Tom Cruise.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Go ahead and kill the volume for that.
But you haven't heard of the Drake one? Have you seen that one?
There's a Drake one too.
Yeah, there's a Drake deep pic right now as well.
I want to see that Drake.
Yeah, pull up the Drake deep pic because he's like getting into clubs and shit like right now, and like
So he's like in a
he's like
in a,
abusing it.
in
He's
like an impersonator.
Yeah, exactly.
Type in Drake impersonator. So we're like, because like the deep
Yeah.
fakes are digital.
You'll find him. Oh yeah, okay. Fair. You'll find him so quickly.
It's an NFT.
Yeah, he's
He's
a
an
walking
NFT.
NFT. He's a Drake NFT. And you know, for anyone that doesn't know how NFTs work, he is one. He's walking around in public.
He's walking around.
You can buy him.
He's a walking Dogecoin.
You can own him.
A walking Bitcoin.
That is not true.
Do you mind if I take a moment and actually hit that right?
Yeah, you want to? Let's take 2 minutes to take a piss. We will be right back with the fucking Drake deep fake. And we're back. We all took a piss. Shit was wonderful. To pee.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
For
just
relief.
Gonna, I'm just gonna drink this.
What'd you say? I took a
Shitty piss.
I took a shitty piss.
Shitty piss.
So this guy has been getting into clubs disguised as Drake or acting like he's Drake. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
How?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that
That's
looks-
what I'm saying. Well, but he's going into like club settings, so it's already like no lighting.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he was actually able to get so deep into one of these clubs. He gave a performance at the club. Like they put him on stage and put on like Drake's music, and he was just gonna rap on.
No way.
How was it?
Well, I think you can pull it up. I believe there's a video of him like performing, and this is the worst I've ever seen. It might even come up, but
What if they knew he wasn't Drake, so they told him to perform?
Dude.
I don't think so.
He doesn't look like Drake at all.
Yeah. Speaking of, like real life NFTs, have you guys seen the Island Boys getting booed off stage at that club?
Awesome.
It was incredible.
Keep that up real quick.
Yeah. Just keep booing the Island Boys. They just got booed off the stage so hard. It was.
Indiana?
Are they?
They're from Indiana.
That's crazy. I didn't know there were any islands in Indiana. A fucking Island Boys.
They're not. Are they really from Indiana?
They're from
I don't know.
Indiana.
Are they Colts fans?
All right, now you're taking shots. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
Andrew Love forever.
Yeah. If we have any,
That's why. Hey, I don't
if we
buy
have any
jerseys
Colts
anymore,
fans,
bro.
I'm sorry.
Are they really from Indiana? I thought they were Cuban. That's what I heard.
Cuban zirconium.
Will you see where the Island Boys are from? I have to know now. Are they from Florida?
Florida?
Okay.
Hey, they could have came from Cuba.
Technically, isn't an island.
Palm, Florida.
Do they both have social security numbers, or is it just do they share one?
Dude, I don't know, but you see, one of the Paul brothers had him on their podcast, and it just went south.
Really?
Yeah, it
didn't
went
see that.
super south. One of the, I can't remember if it was Jake or Logan Paul. I want to say it was Jake Paul. He's the older one, right?
Logan's
Anyways.
the older one.
Logan's the older
Logan's
one?
the older one.
I think it was him, but he had him on his podcast, and he has a co-host and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the co-host said, and I thought in a nice enough way, he's like, God forbid, this doesn't work out for you. Like, have you thought about like investing your jewelry into, like your jewelry's worth a
NFTs.
lot.
Yeah,
like,
get
your
some
jewelry's worth a lot.
NFTs,
Like, you
baby.
could really like not have to work again and shit like that. And they took it super personal. They took it.
The Island Boys did?
Yeah, they were like, yo, like, fuck you, like, blah, blah. They were not about it,
Did
dude.
they think the jewelry was an appreciating asset and that would eventually be worth more?
I have no idea what they thought, but
Were they very upset by these words?
They were upset, like, what do you mean it's not going to work? And, like, the thing about their little Island Boy thing is, like, it's not a full song.
I guess
There's no verses.
That's
like, there's
that's
nothing.
the point, is that you are insulting that they're not ever going to go make more money. I guess it's not that they're making dumb financial
Well,
decisions.
they're probably not.
They're not going to make more. The song was not good. They don't
have a song.
TikTok, right?
They don't have a song. Look at these.
For TikTok, it's a 30-second.
Yeah, it's a 30-second thing where they're saying, I'm an Island Boy. Super catchy.
What are their names? Can anyone tell me what their names are?
Dude, it's probably like
The one on the left
Clinton
is
Derrick.
Beavis.
Beavis and
right
Butthead.
is Butthead.
Beavis. Who are the boys? What is that? Scroll up a little bit, honey.
The boys. Who are they?
Who are the Island Boys and why are they famous? What does that say? Does it like skim that real quick, honey, and see if there's anything that like says anything relative to their actual names? Because it looks like there's a lot there to read.
I just want to take a moment to reach out and invite the Island Boys onto the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, it says online their names are Cody Yuckred and Flya Soja.
Oh, yeah,
Wait, what was it?
Soja.
Flya?
They're not even brothers.
They're from Indiana.
Different last names.
They're
like-
from Indiana.
I thought these guys were
These
twins.
are their names.
Can you hit control scroll? Like, I want to see that real quick.
Like their legal names?
Yeah, scroll, control and scroll.
I thought these guys were holding hands in the womb.
Zoom in on that shit. I need to see what that is. Keep going, keep going. Coda. So,
Frankie and Alex.
Frankie and Alex?
Yeah, right here.
But that's not even their real names, you said?
No, Frankie and Alex
Are
That's
the
their
real
Yeah,
names.
so
Yes.
Cody Yakred is Frankie and
Okay.
Fly is Alex.
But are they related?
They're from Cube. They're Cuban heritage.
I don't think that means they're related.
Yeah.
They were raised by a single mother.
Yeah.
Inspired by so
No, I'm serious. They were raised by a single mother.
they're raised by a single mom. Is what
so
Austin's saying.
They are.
Their father died when they were 6.
Mm.
Well, I'm sorry, Island Boys. We didn't know that.
Some trouble growing up. Go figure.
Yeah. Well, luckily he's got all these bands. They're pretty well
Wow.
off. It looks.
I just want to say, if he went to like the cherry blossom fields,
What are these guys
camouflage.
saying?
Straight camouflage.
So we laughing at the bank. We laughing at the bank.
We laughing at the bank, baby.
Peninsula. We from Cuba. That's a Caribbean island. We from the
Dude,
Caribbean.
their hair looks like expired chicken fries from fucking Burger King.
I like that they're educating you on geography.
I feel like
they're telling you where that shit's from. They're like, "Hey, dog."
I feel like that's what
Dude, there is-
Bart Simpson would look like in real life.
There's this one where one of his girls, I think it's the blonde one, but beats the shit out of him. I guess he turned around and punched her, and she was bleeding from the lip, and she said, "Fuck that," and fucking just like held him by the fucking hair, and it's punching him in the face. He's like, "Stop, stop it, I'm sorry." I'm like, dude, you got what you fucking deserve, son. You got your ass kicked,
Yep.
like for sure.
Fucking played yourself.
Yeah.
What's the plan for the New Year's, guys? What is the plan?
Yeah. What are these resolutions?
What are you
we're
asking?
doing?
Yeah, that's what you're
We
asking.
could make each other's resolutions right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, who's doing who?
Yeah, we'll all make each other's.
Should we all? What do you want to do? You guys want to reach left? We want to reach right? What do we want to do?
Jay, make Wade's resolution, please.
So we're reaching.
Anyone but him.
What do you want Wade to accomplish?
Yeah, like I want you to just lay out his accomplishments.
To be realistic or fucking off
It could be
Actually,
definitely off the
give me
wall.
one of each. Give me one of each.
What are we doing? So like,
First, give
are
me
we
a-
doing like physical ones? Or are we doing?
I mean, what do you
mental
hate about
ones?
Wade that you just want to fucking change next year? That's what we're really going after.
I know Wade's a little pussy when it comes to running, so I'd really like to see Wade do a little more cardio in his days.
Ooh.
He's a little bit of a bitch. He doesn't get out there and put himself just out in the shoes of a man that's running in shoes out on the
Running in
street.
shoes?
Yeah.
What,
He's just
versus
he's not even in
versus
shoes,
running in
dude.
what, flip flops?
No, dude, he's not even in shoes. He's at
Crocs.
home on the couch, just fucking eating pizza, dude.
Have
I
you been?
swear. Yeah,
You
dude, this
fucking
guy,
believe
this
him?
guy had a pizza the
You
other
believe
night,
him,
dude.
bro?
This guy literally just had a pizza. I went over there. I was like, hey, man, I'm working out. I'm cutting. So make sure that I'm all good. And he goes, hey, man, I just made a fresh pizza if you want some. And I go, I'm not here for pizza.
This is Wade that's half cut.
Wait, what did you say, Austin?
This is Wade when he's half cutting.
Yeah.
Half cutting.
We've all seen Wade when he's like completely dedicated to it.
That's true. I've seen you like not eat shit and be like, yo, I had a chicken breast for breakfast.
This is Wade.
That's it.
Wanting 4 pieces, but he only eats 2.
And then he'll call me after the pizza and be like, I'm just built different, B. Like, I'll be fine. Like, I'm just a
Genetics,
different
man.
machine. But I didn't say that shit, bro.
Just say.
I didn't say I'm built different, dog.
Don't be mad.
Okay,
No, it's
so,
all right.
So
You
Wade
know
needs to
different.
run.
Yeah, so
You
Wade's
know
got
I
to run.
fucking hate cardio.
Yeah,
bro.
I know. Yeah, no
So
shit.
much.
Wow.
Fuck, I hate cardio.
So Wade's got to run. Let's do like, nothing crazy. Let's do like 5 miles a week. Just like a mile a day, 5 times a week.
I walk that at
that's
least.
fair.
I walk like 2
That's
miles
fair.
a week.
That's
super
fair.
easy.
Or 2 miles a day at
Yeah.
least. I walk 2 miles a day.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Roughly.
I think I can make that
Yeah,
happen.
you fucking do that.
Make that happen.
That's
Yeah.
It's super realistic.
I'm gonna do it for like 3 months. Bet.
yeah, just
Treadmill or flat ground. So
Hey,
It's
no,
different,
no, no,
but
no,
like-
Incline?
That was not what was happening.
No, it's different,
The
but you can
goal
do
is
either.
to get the heart rate up.
Yeah, you
all
can do
right.
either.
So I'm gonna be watching scary movies.
so I'm staying at home.
No. It's gonna be
That's
like
specific.
Insidious, hella jump scares.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, so now is Wade choosing Austin's? Are we all reaching right?
I'm gonna have Wade choose yours.
Oh, we're doing this? Are you guys going to choose each other's?
I'm kind of just gonna.
Got passed to the left.
Yeah, what is this now? He's not even going to get in.
Don't
on
worry,
this,
I got
guess,
some
dude?
really good choices. I'm gonna have you choose his. I'm gonna have you guys choose Austin's,
And then
all
Austin.
of you guys just choose me.
Okay, let's do that.
So just choose Jay's real quick.
Yeah, what's mine? What are we doing?
J.
Oh, blow Jay.
Jay
I was gonna do something
Jay needs to work on comedy. Comedy's hard, and he thinks he's funny, like a lot of the time. And as his friend, I'm like,
Yeah, because you're so fucking funny, Wade.
I'm like, yeah. What the fuck? I think I'm pretty funny. That's a good
Yeah,
sign.
I'm sure you do.
Hey, this ain't about me. This is about this motherfucker. I think that you should pursue that comedy thing. I think you
right.
should really get on
That's
that.
a good one. I like that one.
Because you got some talent.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I thought you just said I wasn't funny though.
You got talent. That doesn't mean that you're good.
I can already see fucking Orion going, Daddy, Nick Cannon's hilarious. Like,
It's a man that
His
asked me
life
about,
or like
Cat
his
Williams.
comedy? Which one? But yeah, I think that'd be good for you.
That's a good one. All right, now we got to choose Austin's.
yeah, what should Austin's be?
Austin has to quit cigarettes.
Hold on.
No,
Don't
just
be
playing,
mean.
dude. Could you imagine?
Are
just
you
now
really going
mixing
to?
it up?
Yeah, well, yeah, Amanda wants.
No, but
So your wife wants to quit cigarettes?
So you're quitting.
yeah, but he's
Gotcha.
already doing that once, so we got to decide something different. We got to make it.
Yeah, that shit is.
She doesn't,
It was
shit
just
for
a
the
joke.
birds.
doesn't do it so much anymore.
Trying to have babies a little bit. Yeah, maybe quitting smoking might be the best.
Might
for
be
it.
helpful.
I think it would be a fucked up though that we just had some fun ones and then you go, you got to fucking quit alcohol
Yeah.
or you
Yeah,
got to quit
that's-
cigarettes, dude.
That's you, Jay.
Are you afraid to smoke
Yeah,
cigarettes?
for sure.
Are you afraid to like? I mean, not afraid to quit, but like, are you ready for it? That shit fucking
No, it's been a crutch for a very
big crutch.
So, I just need a different outlet. As long as I stay busy,
Yeah,
but the hard part
Staying
is being
busy.
so busy and keeping enough energy to be that busy because it's such. It's such
Yeah.
a big fucking crutch.
absolutely. Is there anything that you want to hold yourself accountable for, like this next year?
Wait, I thought we were coming up with this.
Well, I mean, he's such a man
with
of
it.
like.
Yeah.
He's such a man of his craft. You know what I mean? Between all the cameras that are here and the things that he does.
Yeah.
You know, he's constantly been expanding since I've met him, and he's done it a lot. So I'm just wondering if there's anything in particular that like you are really holding yourself accountable to.
I've got
Be
to
more proactive
I got
with,
what you're talking
video work.
Proactive with video work,
I got to go.
I'm waiting for it to come to me.
waiting for it to come to you, start reaching out more.
Yeah, because you can't wait
Are you-
for life to happen. You gotta.
Yeah, you can't wait for life to happen for sure.
Wade and I have some resolutions for Austin.
What are?
And
We've
you guys
decided.
need, resolutions.
Yeah,
hold on. What are the resolutions for Austin?
Well, yeah, one.
Yeah, so we both, these aren't settled yet, but we both have ideas to bring up. So
We're all ears.
My resolution for Austin, first of all. Well, no, this is the resolution. Austin has to get a microphone because this is embarrassing.
Well, we
He is
usually
We
do.
were
yelling at me
actually we're
across
going
the
up
room.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
tree.
is
So-
that what yours was too?
I was good.
So when we usually do this, I only have so many mic inputs. I only have so many mic inputs. So like, if it was just me and you, Austin would have this mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this does happen more. I have to expand my board, so
Yeah.
that's on me. I have
It
to
is.
get more mic inputs going.
This little show doesn't think us.
but we love the support.
And on that note, we'd like to thank our sponsors.
right.
Yes, it's creative.
I was actually going to say something very similar. I was going to say that you need to get more camera time on this side of the camera.
Yeah, or just we need an Austin camera, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's another thing.
It's on the way, man. It's
It's on
Yeah,
the way.
One more microphone.
Well, that's the resolution. It better be on the way. That's why we're coming.
Yeah,
up
you
with
got
these
it.
Yeah.
You got
ideas.
1 year.
I'll show you exactly after
That's a whole
after
lot.
this. I'll show you exactly why those things aren't happening
Yeah.
and why we would like to happen. But it is a huge fucking equipment
I
thing.
bet.
Yeah, it's wild.
Is
I
it
bet.
because people aren't subscribed?
Yeah, is it because more people aren't smashing that like?
Shout out
button
to my
and
32
pressing the
fucking
bell?
awesome subscribers this last year. Really appreciate it.
Hey guys, make sure you press the fucking bell because if you don't, you're not gonna get the notifications.
We know
and
this.
We need you to fucking hit that shit.
We nailed it on Spotify though. I was really surprised for this being like when we were talking about comedy.
Yeah.
This was like a whole new thing for me too, personally. Like, and I wanted to do it during the pandemic because I really missed organic conversation like this. You know, just bullshitting with my friends or asking questions I really wanted to know about a musician and things like that. Every time I look at some of these interviews with musicians, I'm like, I don't think these are the questions I would ask them. You know, I want them to be comfortable, and I want them to be able to really talk about, you know, like what if I were to ask what made you want to play drums to Travis fucking Barker, you know,
Yeah.
like that's a huge fucking question. And if I were to really ask that question, I would want to set it up right, and I would want him to tell me a story. You know, not just some short answer like, well, you know, like when I found the drum when I was 9, I just knew like from there, like I was gonna be great. Next
Right.
question, please. Like,
I heard Wu-Tang.
yeah, like, you know, shit like
was
that.
inspired.
I want people to really tell me about what they are working on and what they're doing, and I want things to be fun. So I really want this year to get in depth with my guests. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
it was really great that you guys came on because I haven't done this, and me and Austin both haven't done this in a while now. So I wanted to have you guys on just to bullshit and drink beers and get the bearings.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, it feels
We
good to
in
be
it.
back. It feels
We are
really good to
back.
be back. And thank you for coming back. This is probably Wade's third or fourth appearance now, for sure.
I do what I can.
Yeah, people know you.
People know of me.
Yeah, people know of you.
The streets be talking.
Yeah,
They know.
it's gonna be a fun year though. I'm excited for it.
So what about you? Don't.
Hey, don't jinx it
Yeah.
like this, bro. Hey, everyone knock on wood, bro. What is this?
What was Jay's resolution?
Oh, I gotta do comedy.
Jace,
No,
for you, I said you have to be on this side of the camera more. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now we all gotta choose Silva's. Should we wrap up on the,
Tyler,
the resolution?
get the LASIK.
Get the LASIK.
But I know you can't afford that. It's cool.
I'm afraid, man. That shit is scary. Like, hey, it didn't work. What? Like,
You're blind forever now. Like,
yeah,
Huh?
that's scary. I'm like, dude, my glasses were working fine. Like, that's frightening.
Yeah.
Tyler Silva. For you, Ty,
100,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Million.
Boys got
I would say, Ty, I want you to get back into the hip hop.
It'd be fun to play some more hip hop shit.
Yeah.
I would love to play, like, lay down. And when everyone says hip hop, I don't rap. I play guitar.
He doesn't rap. He flizzizos.
I what?
Flizzizos. All the kids are saying it.
Is that what the
Flips
kids are
his
saying?
O's?
Yeah, that shit's hot.
What is it? What does
Or,
that
I'm
mean?
sorry, that shit slap. That's all the kids are saying it.
That shit, a bop.
Flips his O's.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
I said flizzizos.
Flizzizos.
Come on, bro. You got to roll the Z.
What cereal is
It sounds like a cereal, right?
like,
Flizzizos, bro.
Flizzizos.
Give me them flizzies.
Give me
Flizzy?
flizzes.
That sound like drugs.
You got the flizzy.
You got the flizzies, bro? Yeah, let me get two of them.
No, like, subscribers are tight. And of course, we want this thing to grow, but I want to make sure that whatever that me and Austin do and Justin or Bailey or CJ or whoever's behind this, I want it to be real.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Organic.
I don't want to
Who knows?
fake things.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many things that are fake. You know, we just literally watched a fake concert with Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fake. It's a
Fake concert.
metaverse.
Metaverse,
Fake.
whatever you want to call it. It's scary. Like,
Yeah.
I really enjoy these real conversations, these real things. We got high as fuck before this started, by the way. Everybody, like, we smoked a blunt and we were really bullshitting.
We
It took
did
us
that.
a little bit to set up. We haven't done this in a while, but no matter how this pans out, I really want things to be organic and I want things to be fun.
Yeah.
I think personally, you know, everyone can have their input on whatever they say this podcast can go in a direction
Yeah.
and start picking up gimmicks and doing things like that. And I want to do some really fun shit too. Play some games with some people, do some
Yeah.
do some fun shit. But I want the heart of this to be organic conversation. I miss talking to people. My favorite part about shows is, I mean, being on stage is awesome, but packing up your gear and talking with the band that's going to go on or just went before you is absolutely different. Or talking to people in the parking lot to smoke a joint
Yeah.
Right.
that just saw your set is absolutely different. And I meet crazy people that way. It's wild. I meet amazing individuals just like yourselves, you know. I've met you guys over not because of business ever.
Right.
And I think these conversations are important. You know, the pandemic, a lot of people didn't get to see people, and I did. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
So the fact that I get to see you guys kick off this new year means a lot. It's really dope. I know this was like really unexpected. It took us a little bit to get set up, and it's my first time back in a while. Me and Austin both.
Well,
You
let's keep it back. Let's keep away from, you know, these COVID vibes. Everyone stay safe. Stay,
Yeah, please stay
Stay
safe,
healthy.
everybody.
And I just want to say, Ty, I love that. I love that you want to keep it, you know, close to home, because the subscribers will come. You know, now with today's technology,
Yeah.
people look back. They'll see these
yeah,
videos
someday.
way down the road somewhere, you know, and
They'll need
that
more
heart will still be there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. conversation was awesome before, and when things went south, conversation should be awesome now.
Yeah.
I really believe that. So, hopefully you can keep going. You guys got anything else to say?
We fucking did it, boys.
Yeah. Drink some fucking water.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. How are the water bottles treating you?
They sufficient.
Good.
It's sufficient.
They sufficient. Recycled.
Yeah.
You have to give me what?
Resolution. Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
do
yeah.
hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, what's your resolution to me, Austin?
Get taller.
Yeah. Grow a beard.
How many shows have you had since actually since Freddie got back?
So are we talking with rundown or squared?
Yes.
Rundown, I've had one, but it was I've had one rundown show. The cool thing was it was a live recording for a vinyl record that's going to be a compilation. So I am kind of stoked on that. Of course, I want to do more rundown stuff.
I just want you to play the guitar more.
Oh, guitar more.
That's totally valid.
Don't have to play a show. Just play the guitar more.
That's absolutely valid. Austin,
You play the guitar since
yeah, I haven't. You're absolutely right. I need to play more guitar. Austin is telling me to play more guitar, and he's absolutely fucking right.
but you're focusing on this, which is cool. Got it.
No, you're right. You're right.
You know what we should do, too, is we should make his ass go into ranked Kendama. What do you call it?
Oh, the Kendama Kente.
Oh, the Mancala thing?
Ranked
Yeah.
Mancala.
The Kendama Kente, I am actually
Yeah,
trying to
so-
qualify. I've been practicing a list of tricks too. There's a list of tricks that go from beginner to advanced
Yeah.
and whatnot. I do have a goal this year. I have so far, personally, I have to do a webcam thing where I actually get judged on it. But I have personally, I know I can make advanced 2, and the goal is advanced 3, and then after that it goes to expert.
Nice.
So when you say this
it's
is
like
a
a
goal-
qualifier.
Yeah, when you say this is a goal for this coming year, would you call that a resolution?
I guess I would call it a resolution.
It's a good resolution, dude.
Yeah, 1080p, high definition.
You should
Hey, you
get
know
it
what?
out
This
there.
resolution's in 4K, Doc. Like, I'm
know-
going to put this resolution personally. I don't know what our resolution is. It's probably 1080. But me personally, this resolution to get better at Kendama might be in 4K for me.
The only thing that bothers me is that with like the super advanced kendama tricks, right, is that they're like 8 minutes long. I mean, you're slinging this thing around
Well,
for
those are-
3 centuries.
Well, you know what's crazy is like
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
so
that's like
long,
lacing
man.
tricks together.
Yeah.
Like my shit's really long. I love to do flow tricks.
Yeah.
But it's kind of little single tricks, right?
Okay.
Like
Those are
like
the
doing
ones
some
you have to know.
juggles to like lighthouses and
Yeah.
people don't know what we're talking about, but like there are tricks that I'm not good at.
Yeah.
That are essential to qualifying for these rankings, and
Yeah.
it's tough.
Huh.
And so I as of right now, I personally think I can make it past expert 2 in the Kendama Kente testing, and my goal is definitely to get past that, or at least accomplish Kendama Kente 3 advanced.
What's the top of the top?
There's legend.
Oh.
It's-
How many legends are there?
There's definitely a good amount.
Really?
Yeah, there's a good amount of legends for sure, and they like announce them and whatnot.
What is the origin of kendama? What is that bad boy? Yeah, where does this come from?
Comes from Japan. So
Japanese.
yeah, so in the Edo
Edo era.
era, which was a big form of trade, especially in Japan, they received like a prototype of it from France, and it was called something completely different. And the Japanese just took it and ran with it and made it into what it is now. And it's in like some curriculums for hand-eye coordination in the schools and things like that.
When was this?
It's honestly, Kendama's been around for a long, long time.
Bro, legendary. Bro, there's some old Japanese dude walking around with this cane.
Yeah,
He's gonna
There-
walk around and
Kendama.
kids
Yeah.
gonna be like, look what I can do. I'm the
There's an
best.
old woman that nails it in
Really?
Japan. Yeah, she's really good.
I was gonna say I feel like this is more of a kids game, but maybe I'm wrong. Like I feel like the kids right now are incredible at this.
Yeah, well, Sweets Kendama personally, like they picked up like professional skateboarders that got really good
Yeah.
with it, like snowboarders and
Oh, they got good with kendama.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Like
Oh.
it's a whole hand-eye coordination thing, and
Yeah.
I do it a lot because it keeps me, sharp on guitar when I haven't played in a while.
yeah.
It's nice because my hand-eye is always there, and I will say that when I wasn't playing kendama and took breaks versus playing kendama now and taking breaks off a guitar and jumping back in for shows and things like that, dramatic difference. Hand-eye is absolutely there. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's almost like I never skipped a beat.
So Question: what age do you think Wade should give his son his first kendama?
Dude, they make them like in rubber and shit like that.
I'm
Like,
just gonna no.
why not?
Why not?
Like, you're not gonna give him.
I don't have the fuck. I'm a whole ass adult. I don't gotta defend.
You're a whole ass adult. Let's hear some
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah. What do you want your kid to be into?
You said
Like,
And
if
he
you
can
had,
be in whatever he wants.
that's not true because you already told him you don't want to be a gamer.
or into
I would
kendamas.
rather
Apparently.
he didn't be a gamer.
Of course, but like if you had to, if obviously your child is going to choose his own path.
Right.
But if you had to start showing him the fundamentals of something at an age that is appropriate, 5, 6, 7, whatever, like, hey, here we go. Like,
It'd
you're
be
going to start learning
jujitsu.
things. Like, would it be
Grappling,
be
off rip,
jujitsu.
grappling,
grappling,
Yeah.
combat
100%.
sports?
Understanding how to manipulate your body weight, it's you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I did judo super young and everything. It taught me how to do that. Wrestling taught me how to do that, and it's helped me in so many other situations, other scenarios. As fuck.
Yeah, people are fucking clumsy.
Manipulating your body weight, bro.
Yeah, people that like to pick fights are extremely clumsy.
Yeah, especially because typically a lot of the times it's like bar fights. They're already drunk and everything. Like it's already fights in general are already a stumbling fest.
Absolutely.
So they already go to the ground. I don't. All statistics are bullshit, right? But they say like 70% of the time or some bullshit like that. They go to the ground more often than not, right? Most fights end on the ground at some point.
Imagine being a bouncer. Like, how was your night? Like, dude, I had to live fighting people off the ground because they don't know how to.
They pick them up and walk like the actual bouncers, the places that hire bouncers that are like 7 foot tall, 400 pounds because they know what they're dealing with and what kind of environment they have. These are just, they're grabbing people and just walking them like children to the front and just dropping them off. These bouncers are so fun to watch do that stuff where they're like just grabbing. Have you seen that shit?
No.
They're just grabbing people up. I saw one, and it's like when you see the videos, you never know what they did either. They get grabbed. You see a dude get grabbed and just babied up to the front, and you're like, bye. Like,
He's still
that guy's
yelling
gone.
and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm gonna be back next week.
I always wondered too, like, that's kind of a power move if you didn't pay the tab. That's just get escorted out. You didn't pay the tab or nothing.
They got your
They probably
card.
got your
They
card.
got
Yeah,
your
your card. Yeah, they'll charge you up the
Yeah,
ass.
it's not
Like,
a power
Not only
move.
that, like, we're gonna charge this guy an $80 tip. That's the concept when you get in. Like,
Yeah.
hey, if you fuck up, we're gonna charge you $80, like on top of whatever you.
You
fucking
broke a
drank.
table, $160.
Yeah. They just say you did whatever. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
It's been a fun one.
Likewise. Let's
Thank
do
you
the
guys for
thing.
coming.
Wait,
Anything- what?
did you give him a resolution?
Yeah, we did kendama. We were saying ranked kendama resolution.
Oh yeah, he said guitar.
Yeah. What do you got?
Man.
Yeah, what do you got?
You got to drink
I
more
already
water?
said it. Hip hop.
Oh, that's
Get-
right.
Yeah, I would like to play
Or
some
get
more hip
taller.
hop guitar licks.
Yeah,
for
taller,
sure.
bigger beard, anything you can do.
Stop me.
Tyler, would you grow a beard? Would you let that shit go wild for a
If
year?
it did, it just looks like fucking nasty coochie hair.
How
Like,
long have you? How long have you like let it grow?
I'm pushing 30. Look at this.
Would you ever consider applying yourself in the area and like giving it a little more like,
Effort?
Yeah, dedication.
Maybe not being a little bitch.
Yeah, maybe being a stand-up man about it and like really just addressing the root problem.
Stand up with the height. That was good.
Thank you guys for checking out this episode of Rundown with Silva. My name is Tyler Silva. That's my boy Wade. That's my boy Jay. Austin is behind the cameras, and my girl's in the back. We will see you guys next time, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye, everybody.
Deuces.
Rundown with Silva. Rundown